even know how to date each other. Straight up. And if you dating 4, 5 people, that ain't dating, baby. That's called being a hoe. Whether you're a man, you can't be just dating a bunch of folks. Even as a man, I ain't finna date 6, 7 women at one time, baby. The fuck I'm dating 6, 7 women for? I ain't got gas money for all of them hoes. I'm tired of everybody lying. I'm tired of everybody being wicked towards each other. Your relationships are an embarrassment. It is better for you to understand how you're supposed to be treated, how each other are supposed to treat each other. A man and woman is supposed to love each other. We should not look at your relationship and see weakness in your relationship. Why is it that I'm looking at y'all relationship and see that y'all not on the same page, that y'all don't love each other, that y'all don't uplift each other, that y'all ain't down for each other? If you are sexually active with a person, you supposed to be 10 toes down for each other. Y'all got 3 toes in, 1 toe in, 5 toes in, but it never count up to goddamn it 10. Straight up. It ain't just the men. We ain't finna sit up here today and just talk about men. This A-Rad platform, we ain't finna sit up here and just blame the men. It's men and women. It's a collective group. Do your research. It ain't just the men, baby. I'm on here talking facts today. I ain't finna sit up here and just throw men underneath the bus, and I ain't finna just sit up here and throw women up underneath the bus. It's both of us. The Bible tells us that the man has no tender love in his eye for the woman. The Bible tells us that the woman has no tender love in her heart for the man. We ain't gonna go against the truth today, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the truth this morning. I brought the truth today. It take 2 to tangle. It take 2 to tangle. A man can't be a dog unless, goddammit, it's somebody in heat. A man can't be nothing unless somebody helping him. A woman can't be nothing without somebody helping her. It takes 2. When you make your decision to be a good man or a good woman, a lot of stuff just don't happen around you. Ladies and gentlemen, the choice is yours. You have to choose what you want to do. All this, I'm going to blame. See, I'm going to tell you something while I'm going to stand on this platform. I ain't never going to stand on this platform and just blame women for nothing. I'm not finna just blame no woman. I ain't no sexist teacher. How can you be in leadership and teaching correctly when you just want to throw one selected group down the drain? Nah, baby, it take 2 to tangle, baby. We ain't going to do that up here. I ain't gonna sit up here and just say, oh, women is this, women is that, and be negative. Oh, men is this and men is that, and just be negative. No, I'm gonna talk about both of y'all asses. I'm gonna talk about both of y'all. Y'all don't love each other. Y'all don't respect each other. Y'all don't uplift each other. Y'all don't protect each other. Y'all don't protect each other. But y'all so busy up there being rude to each other, being disrespectful to each other. You never could sit up there and come to peace of that it's both of us, that we both need to apologize. As a man, I am accountable for my ways. If I have wronged a woman, if I have disrespected a man, it is my best behavior to apologize. We're not going to keep on sitting up here lying. I apologize if I was wrong. I apologize if I was disrespectful. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. I'm going to do better. And I'm going to show you with my actions that I am doing better. I'm going to show you with my actions that I love you. I'm going to show you with my actions that I'm not domestic. I'm going to show you with my actions that I ain't going to go behind your back and do some hoe ass shit. I'm going to show you with my actions that if I got a problem, that I'm going to talk to you about it. And I ain't going to put it all over social media and tell my family and all this other weird ass shit that y'all be doing. The devil has corrupted your mind, corrupted your hearts, corrupted your relationships, corrupted everything that you do, because none of you have accountability. None of you have accountability. Don't sit up here and try to blame this person and blame that person. No, the Bible says examine yourself. Examine yourself. You probably are part of the problem too. We got so many people that's a part of the problem, not the solution. They so busy pointing the finger, but they never pointed the finger at themselves. They never put the mirror in front of themselves and saw that you are a part of the problem, that you're negative, that you're evil, that you're sexually out of control, that you got a bad attitude, that you don't know how to talk and work well with others. Oh, we're going to bring out the truth here, baby. We're going to bring out the truth here. This is the Arab show. The minister of information is here, baby, because we ain't going to sit up here and lie on this platform no more. I'm so tired of seeing the lies all across this For You page. Y'all just be up here lying, dividing my people, teaching my people to be against each other, using religion and whatever that you might can to break us apart. Why do y'all don't want to see us together? Y'all don't want us to be together. Y'all don't want us to be in love. Y'all don't want our children to be safe. Y'all don't even believe in two-parent homes no more. But when I stand on this platform and try to teach you the truth, try to teach you the oracles of the Most High, you try to be disrespectful. You try to blame somebody else when you never blamed yourself and your corrupt manner and your corrupt ways. It ain't just a one-sided thing. It's a R thing. It's a R thing. Every day I see kids broken, lost, damaged, confused. Every day I see children lost, damaged, confused, and not loved, because y'all don't believe in love. Y'all don't believe in two-parent homes. Y'all don't believe in marriage. Y'all don't believe being sexually intact. Sexually out of control, but not sexually intact, because your sex habits are disgusting. Yeah, your sexual behavior is disgusting. It doesn't say wife. It doesn't say husband. It doesn't say protector. It doesn't say lover. It doesn't say generational wealth. It says the devil has taken a part of your mind and destroyed everything around you, while you sit around and scroll on your phone and think that that's okay. While you let weeks and months and years go past, while you sit up here and lie about your dysfunctional ways. That's what we got going on here. We gonna keep on lying? Straight up. We gonna keep on letting our children be hurt? They out here on the corner. They in the funeral homes. They standing on the corner. They throwing up gang signs. They running in the stores and snatching what they want, because y'all ain't taking care of them. Y'all ain't loving them. Y'all ain't teaching them nothing. I swear to God, y'all ain't teaching them of a bitch ass thing at home. Your kids know nothing. Whether it's a boy or a girl, they know nothing. They don't know what love is. I don't like when I see people of color at home calling their daughters bitches and hoes. Why would you ever call your daughter a bitch or a hoe, and you her mother or you her father? I have never called my daughter a bitch or a hoe. I got a daughter in the house right now. I have never called her a bitch or a hoe. I ain't never did that shit. Won't ever do that shit. I don't disrespect her. I don't beat on her. I don't treat her like trash. If I do something wrong, or if I felt like I spoke to her too harsh, I apologize to her. I apologize to my 6-year-old daughter. I apologize. Daddy, sorry. Daddy was a little bit too loud. Daddy was going through something. Daddy was kind of a little rough when he talked to you. Daddy, sorry, he ain't been doing or whatever that I might do wrong, but it ain't no fucking abuse. It ain't no verbal abuse. I apologize, because I got accountability for every fucking thing that I do. Straight up. We ain't loving our kids. We ain't uplifting our kids. We ain't showing our kids how to relationship right. You're not showing your kids how to relationship right. You showing them to be criminals. You showing them to be gangbangers. You showing them how to bag up drugs. I see what's going on. Can't nobody tell me that I'm standing on this platform and lying. I'm from the streets, baby. You see the 773 area code on that hashtag, baby. 773 area code, baby. You know where I'm from if you understand the area code. So you know for a fact that I'm standing up here and I speak no lies today. I'm from the trenches, baby, so I could talk about it. Kids outside with firearms. Kids outside or whatever, just lost, confused, damaged, don't know how to love, don't know how to get hugs, not getting appreciation, not getting the genuine support that they need, while their mothers and fathers are an embarrassment and have no genuine love with each other, because our children are created out of lust. Our children are created out of lust. Our children are created out of lust, not love. The man is broken. For you to sit up here and think that this man that is around you is so strong, he's broken. He's been hurt. He's broken. He's been disrespected growing up. He's not been loved. He's been abandoned too. A lot of times I don't think we think about what the boys go through in our community when they're growing up. They're not loved. They're not taught affection. They're not appreciated. They get molested too. They get beat on too. They have to deal with a lot of violence. We're speaking from experience when we speak on this platform. How could you ever tell me as a man of color that coming up in the community or whatever that I never suffered anything? Why would you not think that I was broken? Why would you not think that I was traumatized? Why would you think that I not went through the same things that you went through? I'm just a man that'll stand up here openly and say it to correct the man and the woman, because my teaching is not sexist. My teaching is to bring us back together again, because never once did I have a HATE for a man of color. Never once did I have a HATE for women of color. We must learn to return back to each other again, because the way that we are relationshiping, the way that we are dating, the way that we are parenting, the way that we communicate with each other is disrespectful, it's evil, and it's ungodly. There's no result in what you're doing. There's no result in what you're doing. As long as you have this bad behavior that you have, your relationships will be broken. Your finances will be broken. Your community will be broken. Everything will be broken around you while you pretend that everything is okay. Because while you're in your phone scrolling and giving your mind to social media, everything around you is fading away. While you're scrolling on your phone and giving your mind away to social media and the lies that's around you, your life is withering away. Your love is withering away. Your depression is staying. Your depression is staying. Your dysfunction is staying. Your broken heart is staying. Everything that is dysfunctional that has you trapped, if you pay attention, it is staying in your life. You've not changed. You've not been delivered. You're still healing. You've been healing for years. Whether you're in church or out of the church, whether you're a believer of the Most High, whether you're a believer of Allah, however that you put it, you are mentally lost. And long as you don't want to admit that, you'll stay in the state of condition that you are in. You don't know how to talk to each other. You don't know how to appreciate each other. You don't know how to support each other. You don't know how to be a brother and sister to each other. You don't know how to be a daddy. You don't know how to be a mama. Your daughters don't like you. Your son don't like you, both man and woman. Because it is a lot of HAT that these children have and these adults for their parents. Straight up. You got a lot of unjust feelings for people that raised you. You got a lot of negative feelings for your community. Yet still you don't change your behavior. When will you change your behavior? When will you change the way that you act? When will you change that? Because really, honestly, if you're really tired of how things are going, don't you change that? If you want to be a better person, don't you change that? If you want a better relationship, don't you change that? If you want somebody to just stop looking at you as a sex object, don't you change that? If you a bad man and they look at you as just some type of fuck boy, don't you change that? Or do y'all remain the same? Do you just type on your screen and pretend to be positive, or do you live that shit in real life? Because a lot of times you could pretend to be whoever that you want to be, but you got to ask yourself, are you going to be who you're supposed to be? You could type it on the screen. You can run your goddamn mouth, but if it ain't in your mouth, if it ain't in your mouth, your mind, and in your heart, and in the sole of your feet, you're going to stay in the same state of condition that you in. We got to stop lying to ourselves. We got to stop ignoring our toxic behavior. We don't love each other. We're not holding each other's hand. We're not being supportive of each other. We say stupid shit to each other. A lot of times I don't want to talk. The stuff that people say out their mouth to me, it's an embarrassment. It's silly. It's not funny to me. I don't take it funny. I don't take things lightly. I don't play like that. I want everybody to know that on this platform. Arab, don't play like that. You ain't earned the right to play with me like that. Don't you see me here on God's business? Don't you see me standing here on God's business? Why would I ever play with y'all like that? Why would I ever play with y'all like that? I'm here on God's business. I ain't got time to laugh and joke right now. I ain't got time to laugh and joke right now. I ain't got time to play. I'm trying to change the souls and minds of people across the world. Why would you ever think that I'm playing? Do it look like I'm playing? Anytime you come to my live performance, did it ever look like I was playing? And when I was playing, I told you I was playing. But I told you when I was done playing, because that's what a fucking man do. He gonna let you know when he playing. And when he ain't fucking playing, he gonna let you know that shit too. Because baby, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for nobody. Straight up. I'm on a mission here. I'm trying to teach my people something. I'm trying to uplift people, regardless of race, color, or creed. I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to change your mind. I'm trying to make it where whatever negative feeling that you're having in your mind, that we can calculate an excellent plan to stop that negative thought, that depression, that low self-esteem, or whatever ungodly thought that you have in your mind that does not give you power within. This is my job and responsibility to teach you correctly to change your mind, to change your steps, to change your heart, to be uplifted, to not feel that you are not valuable. Because a lot of you might feel or say, but deep within your heart, you're broken, you're lost, you're damaged, you're confused. You need to be taught again. You need to be loved. You need to be uplifted. Because the world tells you that the dysfunction around you is okay. That you have to mask your hurt. That you have to keep your pain. But you don't have to do that. Straight up, you don't have to do that. I would like to see us behave correctly with each other. I would like to see us love each other correctly. If you out in public and it does not show love within y'all, y'all need to change that. If y'all not communicating, y'all need to sit down and talk about that today. If your children is not happy, you need to go apologize. A lot of y'all owe y'all children an apology. A lot of y'all owe your significant other an apology. A lot of y'all just owe people an apology for your bad behavior, whether it's your mother, whether it's your father, whether it's your children, whoever that it is. But a lot of you have been evil. You haven't been loving. You haven't been supportive. Your communication has been evil. You owe an apology to a lot of people. A lot of you owe an apology just right within your home. A lot of you mothers owe your daughters and sons an apology. I'm sorry for being crummy. I'm sorry for being bitter. I'm sorry for taking out the wrong things on you because you didn't do that. Your daddy did that. The streets did that. The bad relationships, my poor choices is what got me in this situation. It is not your fault as my child. Because y'all irritate my soul. A lot of your children are broken because of you. You don't love them. You don't encourage them. You don't uplift them. You're verbally abusive. You're physically abusive. A lot of y'all don't need to be putting y'all hands on your kids or discipline them. Somebody need to be disciplining you. Somebody need to be correcting you. A lot of y'all will sit up here and say, my kids is this, my kids is that. Where the fuck you think they got it from? They got it from your crummy ass. They are a product of you. They are a product of their environment. I am tired of adults speaking negative of their children when they are a product of you. That's the environment you invited them to. That's the neighborhood you got them in. That's you doing that fuck shit around them. You are in control by state law. Why do you lie? Why? Why do we lie so much? Your children ain't happy with you because you wasn't happy with the man that you was with. A lot of you so broken from that man that you can't even deal with them children correctly. We can't keep blaming the men for everything. They crummy ass been gone. A lot of times you can't blame the man. His bitch ass been gone. Yep, I said it. So if the man is gone, then whose fault is it? Straight up. And the only way we can get each other's back is if we start loving each other. You have to find somebody whose heart that match yours. If your heart don't match mine, I'm cool. If I can't hold your hand and love you, and you talk to me correctly, and you make me feel like a high school boy or whatever, I don't want to talk to you. I want to be in high school love, not this grown adult bullshit love that y'all get. I don't want that shit. Don't count me in, baby. Keep that shit to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the love that y'all are giving out, I want no parts of it. Straight up. That's our problem. We got so many men of color that don't want y'all to be back in order. We got so many men of color that don't want men or whatever to speak positive and to be a leader for positivity. You men of color, you bother my spirit. You're evil. You speak against me, and all I'm trying to do is teach you how to be a better man. You're crummy as hell. God is not blessing you. Let's just be honest. God is not blessing the man of color a lot of the times because the way that he treats women, the way that he treats his children, the things that he does in his community. His behavior is bad, so God does not bless him. And then when you pay attention, you see him being punished in the streets daily for the ungodly stuff that he does. I'll say it because nobody else will say it. I'm a man of color. I can say it. Why do you think that your bad behavior will be rewarded? Why would you think that? Why would you ever think that you could be crummy as hell and there's a blessing that comes from that? That you're somebody, that you're important. Men who promote a negative message, men who don't love their family, men who have corrupted my community, there's no blessing for you. I don't support you. I don't appreciate you. I'm not on the same team as you. We could never be friends. We could never hang out. We have nothing to talk about. If you are not trying to change, what is there to talk about? And I'm going to tell you women something too. You need to stop being so supportive of disrespectful and ungodly men. The men you watch, listen to, whatever that degrades and disrespects you, why is that being played around you, listened to around you, or even encouraged around you? A lot of the times this ungodly behavior that you ladies have going on around you is because you allow that to come into your life. You opened the door for it. You gave them the key to it. You drove to it. You opened your legs to it. Pay attention as a lady what you are invited into your life. Pay attention to the communities that you are in and what comes from being in that community. If you are in a negative community, that means that it's a bunch of trash ass men. Just as well as if you a man and you in a trash ass neighborhood, more than likely some trash ass women around here. We got to start being smarter than what we been. Just because your mama dated in the hood and met your daddy in the hood, that don't mean you got to meet your man in the hood. Just because your mama met a man down the street, that don't mean you can't meet a man 3 states over. Y'all don't know how to date correctly. If I live in one state and I'm looking for a certain type of woman, why the fuck would I just look for the woman in the same fucking local area, baby? I'm finna cross state lines. I'm crossing state lines to find what I want. Why are you not? So you telling me in that same negative environment that you've been in, where a man don't love a woman and a woman don't love a man, and our children are broken and our elders are broken too, that's where you decide to coexist and try to pick somebody to be sexually active with and recreate with. That doesn't make sense to me. If you're in a broken environment and you come from a broken family, why is this the behavior? Why is it that you don't change that and you move from outside of that and make better choices? If you started off in the hood, you need to be making some suburb choices. We got to learn how to make suburb choices. We got to make classy choices, choices that have taste, choices that have class, choices that have a future. We have to learn that. We're not teaching that. Is it that you're not at home teaching your daughter that when she grows up, she must get a man in the suburbs, a man that has a future, a man that has his own car? Or you gonna let her see you getting your buns beat in and a man coming in and out the door and ain't ever really on shit? He come lay up at y'all house, he ain't got shit. I can see if he at your house and he got his own shit, but a lot of times what these girls and boys is saying is you laying up with a bum. Good morning, baby. You laying up with a bum, baby. So your daughter grow up and get a bum. Your son grow up and be a bum because he saw you deal with bum men. How your daughter gonna learn how to be loved correctly? She don't see you being loved. She don't see your hand being held. She don't see no roses. She don't see no smile on your face. She don't see that man on business. This man ain't popping. He ain't doing nothing positive in the community. He's a nobody. Y'all be having sex with nobodies. I love you. That's why I'm telling you this, because I got a daughter. Don't ever think me and my daughter got to hear this shit every day. Y'all only got to hear it for an hour or so, and I turn off my phone. Y'all better ask my daughter. She just be sitting there shaking her head at me. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, Dad. Because that's all she got to hear all day, baby. Every day we having class. Every day my daughter got to hear this shit, so you should be happy you only get to hear it for an hour or two. The fuck? Lucky I ain't your husband. You're lucky I ain't your brother. You're lucky I ain't your cousin. I'd have been told you keep your legs closed and keep that whole ass shit away from me, baby. I'd have told you. You could be my sister, my mama, my cousin. If I find out that you a hoe, I'ma cut your ass off. I'ma tell you about yourself, how to correct yourself, and if you don't change your behavior, I'ma cut your ass off. I done cut women off in my family, women that share the same blood as me. If I find out that you're hoeing, baby, and you some type of ungodly woman, I'ma cut your ass off because you do not reflect me. You better ask about me, baby. I don't give a shit if you my mama. If your behavior is ungodly and you ain't acting like a prize woman, I'ma cut your ass off. Straight up. We got to stop thinking that it's okay. If you a bad man, because I don't want nobody to think that Arab is sexist, because Arab ain't sexist at all. If you a bad man that's out here being harsh, evil, destroying women and children lives and shit like that, bitch, I ain't hanging with you. You a man and you out here fucking over people? Fucking over women and children and shit like that? Bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Let that be heard, because a lot of y'all come into my chat and shit. You don't know me like that, baby. I got some morals about myself. I ain't sexist. If you a bad man, you don't know how to treat folks right, you out here being crummy as hell, I don't fuck with you. You one of them type of men or whatever that's a crummy ass father, I don't fuck with you. What the fuck I look like fucking with a crummy ass dead? You ain't finna fuck up my blessings. I want the Lord to bless me, bitch. The fuck you in my way for? Get your crummy ass away from me, bro. I don't sit there with men and they having negative conversations about the ungodly shit that they do to women and children. And then I'm sitting in there and then I got my part to throw in the conversation because I know how you fuck ass men is. You sit there and you tell all the fuck shit you do amongst men, and then all these old dirty bitch motherfuckers standing here laughing like that shit funny. That shit ain't funny to me. I don't be a part of those conversations. I ain't finna sit up there and be bragging about I done beat a woman up and stole from her and fucked over her kid. I can't sit up there with men and brag about shit like that. I just stand there and be like, oh, hell no, I gotta go. That's not the type of conversation I'm trying to have. I don't indulge in that type of behavior. For me to think that it's okay to be crummy as hell towards women and children, that's not my obligation. That's not my thought. That's not my concern. I don't even think like that. I don't fuck around. I just don't fuck around like that. I don't want the Lord to curse me. I don't want the streets to curse me. If you pay attention to people that do evil, what is the reward for them? I don't see nobody who is really being evil being rewarded for the fuck shit that they do. I apologize, but I don't see it. Where's the reward at? Because I don't see it. And when it look like they doing good, don't you notice that they always go down? Because you will think that they doing good. You will think that their relationship is this and that. You will think that it got this, that, and the other. But eventually, we all pay attention to them fall. Have y'all not been paying attention to a lot of people that you looked up to? They failed. A lot of people that you looked up to on the screen, they failed. You know why? Because they were evil. Evil will always fall. Evil will always fall. Pay attention to that. For you to think that evil communication, evil ways, and an evil heart and an evil action will win in your life, you've lied to yourself. You've bamboozled yourself. You picked up a dysfunctional behavior from those around you. I encourage you to be better than what you saw in your community. I encourage you to be better than your mother and your father. I encourage you to change your conversation, change your mind, change the way that you love. Because the way that you're loving and the way that you all are getting love is disrespectful. It is not a cute love. And if you have no love in your heart, then that says that you are a lost soul. Because people who don't have no love in their heart, people who have no conscience of self, people who have no conscience of their morals and value and their sexual behavior, these are the people that are dangerous to us because they have lost their way. See, a lot of times you got a good heart. A godly heart is what it is. Ain't no such thing as no good heart. That's God up in you, stupid motherfucker. Stop being stupid. If you got a good heart, you got God up in you. Don't let people take the God up out of you. Stop letting the ungodly people break your heart. You got a good heart. You got a godly heart. And you out here sharing your heart with the devil. You cannot expect that when you're sharing your heart, your feelings, and your private area with somebody that is evil for anything to accumulate from that. Why is it that you open your legs for people that are evil? Invite people that are evil. Have communication and conversations with people that are evil and expect a positive result. Whether it's your mother, whether it's your father, whether it's your family, whether it's the relationship that you're in or the people that you allow to come to communicate with you, you cannot expect anything positive to come from evil. But because you started believing in evil, you let evil aggress you so strongly, you accepted it. You live in it. You communicate with it. You eat with it. You jump in your car and go drive to it. Because the evil does a job of going to whoever that it needs to go to in order to destroy you, to throw you off your path, to confuse you. So me as evil, if I need to go to your mama, I'm going to your mama. If I need to go to your daddy, I'm going to your daddy. If I need to go to your coochie, your DICK, or wherever that I need to go in order to inflict you and throw you off your path, these are the things that I will do as evil. A lot of people don't understand evil and how evil works. Do you know that depression is evil? Do you know that low self-esteem is evil? Do you know being stagnant and lazy is evil? It is so many levels of evil, but because we have not researched what evil really does and the work of evil, and that evil is doing its job full time. People don't pay attention, baby. When you sleep, evil's still doing its job. When you wake up in the morning, evil never went to sleep. Why is it that we don't understand what evil is and the job that it does? Evil has no days off. Evil never sleeps. Evil is in the gym. Evil is very strong. Evil does not work alone. You're not built for it. You got to build yourself up. You got to be strong. You got to be prepared because evil, again, is doing its job. Evil ain't been to the sleep, and evil is in the fucking gym, and evil is deep as hell because evil keep recruiting people every fucking day. Evil is recruiting every day, baby. Evil is looking for you too if you ain't playing it right. Evil coming to you in a relationship, coming you through the phone, through your family, however that evil has to come to try to get you because you are not prepared for the evil. Evil will show up. A lot of times evil don't bother certain people because evil just know that person ain't going for all of that shit. That people don't let people in their lives like that. See, when you're prepared for evil, a lot of shit ain't gonna come into your life. When evil come into your life and you're prepared for evil, as soon as you see evil, you become evil too. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to become evil for the right reasons. A lot of y'all are evil for the wrong reasons, and you're not evil for the right reason. Because a lot of times, I'm going to be honest with you, you must be evil in order to get the evil out your life. You're going to sit up there and be soft and just let evil aggress you, depress you, not bless you. Because evil don't bless you. It depress you, stress you, not bless you. And if you look in your life, a lot of times you can see that these things that are negative, because if it's not positive, then I call it evil. Anything that says that I'm not happy. Anything that says that my relationship is not in control. My children are not in control. A woman is not in control. The job or whatever that it is that comes into my life that is not making me happy, that is an evil, because it makes me think in a manner that has not accumulate happiness. I want everybody to be mindful of evil. Be mindful of that. You got evil in your relationship. You got evil within your children. Your children are taking in evil because you're evil. You're not trying to bless them with some light. Shine a light on the house. Shine a light on your heart, on your mind. Shine a light on your conversation. What do you mean by that? Because if you shine a light on yourself, you'll start giving out more positive. We need to learn how to go in there and tell our kids, I love you. I tell my daughter I love her a lot. I tell my daughter I love her a lot because I don't want it to be said that I never said that. It's a lot of things that I've learned about myself that I need to do. This is why I teach these things. We got to learn how to change. We got to learn how to say I love you, I appreciate you. I just be telling folks I love them all over social media. They don't be saying shit back, but I don't give a fuck no more. Whatever. My daughter, I just tell her I love her. Every day I tell her I love her, where it gets to the point where I tell my daughter I love her so much where now she just say it all the time, all day too. You see what I'm saying? But because I'm sitting up here as a man saying I love you, 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 it becomes a repetitive thought in her head. Now she's saying it back to me every day just for no reason. I just scream in the house, what, Dada? I love you. Oh, I thought you wanted something. No, I ain't want shit. I just wanted to tell you I love you. And now I'll walk off. I'll pimp off after that. Because it don't take much to say, I love you. It don't take much to tell somebody, come here and get them a hug. It don't really take much. A few seconds, a train of thought. If we have a train of thought of positivity, if we have a train of thought of love, I can guarantee we'll start getting a better result. It will be a better result. But for us to keep on having this HATE towards a man and a woman, but to be sexually active with each other, and our children are seeing us like this, our family is seeing us like this, other people are seeing us like this, people are seeing you in public like this, what does that say about how dysfunctional that we are as a people? We can't keep being dysfunctional like that. Please, I don't want to see you in public and you're not happy with the person that you with. I don't want to see you in public and your face all bruised up because you arguing and you scratching and fighting each other all the time. Because a lot of times this domestic ain't just about men. Women are domestic now. Women are used to fighting. Whether they fighting a man or not, women fight nowadays. I remember women didn't fight like that. Women be fighting, they be all over videos. It ain't got nothing to do with no man. They in the streets fighting, picking up baseball bats, got locks in their hands, just whatever type of weapon. I see running folks over with cars and all types of stuff. So for us to sit up here and just say that it's the man's fault, that wouldn't be true when I see women be violent without a man involved. It is all types of footage and facts and statistics to prove that women are violent too. And I'm talking about you women of color, because you women of color are violent. You're violent too now. Y'all been putting people up in the cemetery yourselves. Y'all been running folks over with your cars. Y'all been taking knives and getting jiggy with it. Y'all been taking firearms and blowing motherfuckers down. I'm just saying, y'all gangbangers too. Y'all trap stars too. Y'all do the same shit we do. The statistic is there and the jail records is there to prove it, baby. Because if you think I'm lying or you think I'm trying to be sexist, because I promise you I'm not. Go on and Google everything I say, baby. Y'all up in jail just like us. Y'all in the court system just like us. Y'all in the broken home court system, family courts just like us. Everything that y'all said about us, y'all got the same thing going on, and it's a fact. So how is it that I'm wrong when I'm telling both of us, a man and a woman, that we both have to change and return to our loving selves? Because I don't like it when we are getting all these people that's teaching us incorrectly, or we got all this arguing and bickering with a man and a woman, and we're both not seeing that we're doing the same shit. If the man of color is in jail, the statistic says that you are too, that you're broken too, that you're in poverty too, that you're selling, you're doing everything we're doing. You're literally doing everything that we're doing, and I don't like it for the man or the woman. This is the reason why I stand here and teach correctly, because we both have the same issues. We're both criminals. We're both liars. We're both cheaters. We're both sexually out of control. We're both domestic. We both are offenders of a criminal lifestyle. We don't know how to communicate with each other. I could just keep naming all the things that we have in common as a man and a woman, especially of color. And for us to sit up here and keep on allowing everybody else to lie about it, that just shows that y'all have let evil win, because y'all don't want to actually change the situation. Because one thing I learned about two people arguing, especially when I'm standing there, why we just can't stop arguing and just fix it. Because the more we argue, the more we gonna HAT each other. That don't fix nothing. If I'm sitting up here talking to a woman and I keep blaming her and she keep blaming me, and I keep blaming her and she keep blaming me, what is we about to accomplish? But if a woman apologized to me and I apologize to her, she apologized to me and I apologize to her, I guarantee you some things will change. If I talk nice to her and she talk nice to me, look what just happened. If I be a good daddy, look what happened. If she be a good mama, look what happened. But because we don't have that train of thought, or we want to plain point the finger, things haven't changed. It will never ever be told around me that man is just this or the woman is just this. That's not the belief that I have, because statistics show differently, that we're both out of order and that we need to change. I would love to see us loving each other. I would love for us to be nice to each other. I would love for us to not be broken. I would love for our children to be strong. I would love for the women to be protected. I would love to see men masculine again. So if anybody's paying attention to what I'm saying, I didn't say anything sexist. I actually taught you right, because until your mind frame becomes of this behavior, things will stay the same. Because no matter how strong of a woman you is, you're a stronger woman with a strong man. No matter how strong of a man I am, I'm a stronger man with a good, strong woman. I'm not complete without a strong, loving woman. You are not complete without a strong, loving man. The Bible tells us this. God tells us this. Who are you to tell us anything different when you lie to us and break us apart and keep our homes damaged? You make the funeral man so much money because you're not on the same page, and you watch your children. You watch your children go down the drain every day. Hello, sweetie. Point the finger at your children going down the drain, your relationships going down the drain, your future going down the drain. Your parents and already them, they already went down the drain. What the fuck up with you? A lot of y'all parents went down the damn drain. You finna sit up there and go with them? A lot of y'all ain't gonna do much better than your parents did. Why you sitting there talking shit all the time? You ain't do much better than your parents. You ain't gonna break the cycle, because I'm tired of hearing folks say, a lot of folks ain't even trying to break the cycle. Let's be a part of the cycle. Let's be a part of the cycle. Yep. I want to be a stupid man. Yep, I want to be a stupid woman. Yep, I want to be a hoe. I want to be a gangbanger. I want to be a loser. I want to be on drugs. I want to be disrespectful. I want to bend over and be a whore to the fucking social media. Yep. But when we get to talking about doing the right thing, that's when all that bullshit gets to talking. Just want to say that I would appreciate that while you're on this platform, that you be respectful. That when you come to the lives or you come to my page, that you speak. I'm teaching people manners on my platform. I'm teaching people how to behave. I'm teaching women how to talk to a man. I'm teaching men how to talk to a woman, love a woman, support a woman, protect a woman, be a good daddy. I teach on my platform how to be a good damn daddy, because somebody got to say something about it, because the shit I see is disgusting. Everything that needs to be talked about I will try my best to talk about it. And I make sure that when I'm teaching on my platform that I got facts. Because I ain't finna sit up here and wrestle with no devils and you make me look bad. I'm gonna make you look bad because you ain't did no research. You just sit up there and run your mouth. I don't deal with people who don't talk facts. The Bible says prove all things. Arab has proved everything that needed to be said, and it's a fact. You can go behind my back and do the research. That's really what I want you to do, is to go behind my back and do the research and see if I'm a liar. See if I was not up here giving a message of truth, of positivity. Because really what I sincerely want is for us to love each other, uplift each other, not disrespect each other, not snake each other, not lie to each other and put each other down and behave in the manner that we have been behaving. That's not what I want here. I'm not here for anybody's feelings. I'm here to give you the facts and let you know that your behavior is wrong, that the way that you worship God is wrong, that your power of God is not power, because there's no power in dysfunction, confusion, being sexually out of control, domestic violence, arguing and fighting and pointing the finger to each other. God is a God of accountability. What God do you serve when you have no accountability for yourselves? You mock the Most High. Thank you, sweetie. Better believe in something. Because if that's all y'all believe in is evil, then say that shit then and stay away from me, because I guarantee you stay away from you. Because if all you believe in is evil and being negative and destroying each other, you're not the type of people we need around. You're in the way. You're causing a problem for the children out here. You're the reason why they're broken, because a lot of you don't love the children. You don't love yourselves. A lot of you have that mentality where I'm okay over here. Nah, you ain't okay over there. And them children ain't okay. And the people that come around you ain't okay, because nobody really like you. That's why you by yourself and you ain't attracting good things in your life. A lot of times you are not attracting good things in your life because God is not happy with you. When God is not happy with you, why would you think he gonna bless you with a man that love you, a woman that love you, your dream job, for you to be trending on social media or whatever that your heart desire is? God is not happy with your behavior, whether you're a man or a woman. Please don't expect a blessing from that. You're lying to yourself. You're going to have to go out in the streets and do something crummy as hell in order to get a little bit of results for that shit to go right back flat again. Now tell me I'm a liar if you want to, because I know for a fact I told the truth the whole time I turned on this goddamn phone. Got too many people lying to y'all, telling you all this bullshit. As long as you evil, as long as you negative, as long as you doing the shit that you doing or hiding your hand and pretending like you just did, nah, hell nah, ain't no blessing gonna come from that. You're invisible, your word doesn't count, and you're being cursed for the evil that you do. Never ever think that your dirty hands are not being seen, because somebody see you, baby. You think you got away with it. That sexual bullshit, them lies, that deceit, that fronting of who you is and all that bullshit we be trying to pretend nah, hell no. You can pretend all you want, but don't ever think that, don't ever think he don't see you. Don't ever think that it ain't a punishment for it. Don't ever think that you ain't cursed for the evil that you do, because you are. Ain't no blessing for the wicked. The Bible tells us that God is angry with the wicked every day. And if you pay attention to the streets, if you pay attention to the news, if you pay attention to social media, and anywhere that you go, you will see that the evil people are being punished daily. Sorry, I'll reinform you again, because they make you feel like God ain't doing his job. No, y'all ain't doing your job. That's why he's not doing the job in your life. For those that are being evil, he's doing his job. For those of us that's trying to be righteous and staying up out the way, he's doing his job for us. Please be advised, if you are not getting help, if your prayers are not being answered, if anything in your life where it keeps on being where you can't just fix it, because outside of just money or whatever, you really shouldn't be having no problems. You shouldn't be really having no problems. It's time to get this back in order. Katrina, what up? Time to get your life back in order. Trying to get your heart back in order. See, if you ain't gonna confess your evil, if you ain't gonna confess who you really, really are, how things really, really gonna change? If you gonna blame everybody for just everything, because sometimes I repent for my choice. You have to repent for your choice. Even if somebody treated you wrong or lied to you, a lot of times you jump the gun too quick. We have to have accountability in everything we do. We've been given choice. Your life is your choice. Make sure that your choice be good, because if you choose evil and to choose to be like everybody, then choose to have the non-reward of everybody else. A lot of your problem is that you all are followers. Arab's not a follower. I'm a leader. I already know that. Fuck social media. I'm a real leader in real life. Everybody look up to me. Everybody asks me questions. Everybody need help from me. I have to counsel everybody, get them instructions, check them. Even the older people, I give them knowledge. I give them correction. Some of the older people, I got to cuss them out. The fuck wrong with you? See, if we ain't got nobody that is wise, that is checking us and telling us what the fuck we need to do, we got all these people telling us, yeah, go ahead and be a piece of shit. Where's the correction at? Where's the leadership at? Whether you're a man or woman, you should be in leadership, checking and correcting and reflecting on yourself every day to be a better person. That's what you should be doing. The excuse time is over. The lies is over. Oh, this person this. Oh, this person that. Oh, you too. Start making better choices. Pump your fucking brakes. Shut the fuck up. Stop being the crummy ass person that you was. If people don't like your conversation or whatever crummy shit you got going on, change that shit. Because I ain't finna be around you. If I don't like stuff, I don't have to deal with that. I wouldn't expect to come into your life and you expect bullshit from me. Hell no. Fuck that. No. Be a reflection of what you want. Stop saying you want this, you want that, and your life don't reflect that. If you want all of these positive things in your life and your life is not reflecting that, then don't respect that you gonna get that. You cannot respect or think or expect, I'm gonna get all this good stuff. I'm gonna get this magical man. I'm gonna get this magical woman. I'm gonna get this dream house. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. You crummy as hell. That shit ain't finna happen. Y'all ain't paid attention to people for years that's been waiting on a blessing, or eventually one day of this, or eventually them days done came and go and they ain't never coming. You crummy as hell, your heart ain't right, and God ain't happy with you, or you will never be blessed. Sometimes you just gotta look at folks or whatever and say they'll never be blessed, they'll never be happy, they always are being just a low type of situation, a low type of mind. I learned that. I'm okay with that. Don't bother me none. You want to be in that situation? You want to be miserable? You want to be crummy? You want to think that what you doing is working out when I'm seeing, watching you fuck up all the time? You want to pretend that you happy? All right, go ahead. It's time out for pretend. I'm going to say this too, to you people that's in relationships or trying to date or anything like that. Learn to be affectionate. Learn to talk to people. Y'all communication sucks. Everybody don't think the way you think. Understand a person so a person can love you. I can't love you if you don't understand me, or you thinking that I enjoy what you say or what you do. I probably don't like that shit. I'm not like the last man that you was with. Just as well as if a woman is dealing with me, I cannot deal with her on the level of the last woman that I was with. I must deal with her on her level of who she is. But if I can't communicate, hey, y'all communication, bad. Y'all jokes, bad. The way y'all deal with each other, it's disgusting. It does not turn me on. It's not a turn on. We're not turning each other on mentally, emotionally. I'm going to say that again. Because the only time y'all seem to know how to turn each other on is when y'all jumping in between each other's legs. When are you going to start turning each other on mentally and emotionally? Turn me on mentally and emotionally. Don't turn me on sexually. That's the easiest thing to do, to try to turn somebody on sexually. I don't even work like that. If you can't stimulate my mind, baby, you got me fucked up. Do you see a buffoon standing there before your face? I didn't come looking for you. I'm standing right here, so the world heard me, so that's what attracted you. I'm not slow by a long shot. Fuck these curls on top of my head. Fuck this light skin. It's an intelligent man that is speaking right now. That is what is attractive. You see what I'm saying? I'm not shallow. Turn me on mentally. Turn my emotions on. See, if we're turning on each other mentally and emotionally, I can guarantee you a lot of good shit can come from that. A man needs to be turned on mentally and emotionally. A woman needs to be turned on mentally and emotionally. We got to get back to the fundamentals. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't never even heard this shit before, because don't nobody talk like this. Ain't no man sitting up there telling you no shit like this behind closed doors on the phone. He ain't text you no shit like that. He ain't stood on his platform and said no shit like that. I know this different. I know. I get it. But I know for a fact I ain't saying nothing wrong. We must learn to turn each other on mentally and emotionally. And if we can start turning each other on mentally, emotionally, ain't no telling what can happen. Because sex, eventually, you feel like, oh, I just been having sex with the same person. A lot of you will sit there and say you want a man for the rest of your life. Then 6 months later, you ain't even really attracted to him. Oh, I want this great man and all this other shit. Then you get around him, and then 6, 8 months later or whatever, you know, after he done bust you down and fucked you all different types of ways, now you don't feel the same about him no more. Because this day he wasn't Superman, or this day he was sick, or this day he said something that you didn't like. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Peggy. Just as well as a man. You'll say you want this superwoman and all this other type of shit, then you get her, then 3, 4 months later, she ain't superwoman no more. You done fucked her and all this other type of shit, now you don't feel. In a couple months, y'all stop having feelings for each other. As soon as y'all have an argument, y'all stop fucking with each other. Y'all don't even have no loyalty to each other. Somebody say the wrong thing or whatever, goddammit, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just break up for no reason. Y'all don't date each other. It's just a lot of stuff that I watch y'all do, and I just like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Even the way y'all fix yourself up to attract somebody. Why would somebody want to be with you and be faithful to you if you're not attractive? Why would you want to be with me and I don't fix myself up and I'm not attractive? And I'm going to tell you this because I say this a lot on my platform. Why would I only want you to want me? Yeah, I want you to want me, but I want it to be that you know that I got a nice looking man and I ain't the only woman that want him. I got a prize on my arm. So I need to hold tight to this man because everybody want him. So it's a blessing for me to have him. So I should feel the same way about you. As a woman, I should feel like I have a prize on my arm. A beautiful woman. Not just beautiful on her outer appearance, but beautiful in her heart, beautiful in her conversation, beautiful in her actions. You see what I'm saying? It's about being a prize to each other. Y'all forgot to be prizes to each other, not fixing yourself up, letting yourself go, looking like a piece of shit, talking like a piece of shit, thinking that the way you communicate or whatever is attractive to a new person in your life. I try to learn people and try to be mindful of what I'm saying and how I'm dealing with them when I'm talking to them, because if you're new to me, I want to understand your language. That way I don't piss you off, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. As a man that understands love and how to communicate correctly, when I'm dealing with a woman and she's not a buffoon, I will sit back and kind of listen. Let her talk, but listen. I'm listening to her because I want to understand her. That way when I'm opening in my mouth, I'm not saying nothing stupid as hell to her. Or if she doesn't like something, or I'm not sarcastic in the wrong way or anything to offend her, because I want to have a good communication with this woman and know that I'm not verbally abusing you, or I'm not here to hurt you, or have the same conversation of the last man that you're with, that I'm new, that I'm refreshing, that I'm different, that I'm really, really him. This is what you must learn and understand about each other in order to have healthy relationships with each other. Because again, your communication, it sucks. Your love, it sucks. Your love language sucks. Love language is not a song, it's a thing of action. You could tell me you love me, but if you don't show me, I don't believe you. If you're not consistent, I don't believe you. Life is about consistency. How dare you tell somebody that you love them and you are not consistent in their life? That is a word that you all throw around, that you play with, or you'll just say. You don't mean it. If you really look at a lot of relationships that you had, did you really love that person? Because if y'all loved each other, y'all might could have worked that out. If y'all really loved each other, y'all might could have worked that out. If y'all paid attention, y'all probably didn't really have that bad of a situation going on. Y'all was just evil and didn't understand love because you ain't been taught love. You ain't experienced love. You saw it on your phone. You saw it on the movie. You heard a little conversation about it. But to actually understand it, to actually crave it, to actually discipline yourself, to align yourself to receive it, is different. This is what you all must learn. My name is Arab. I'm the TikTok husband. I'm the speaker of truth, the minister of information. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. We don't sugarcoat the truth. We teach the truth. The truth is not a lie. Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you for being supportive of me. Again, I am the TikTok husband. Nobody will ever be able to do what I'm doing ever again. This will never, ever be seen again. I guarantee you that. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming to my live. Thank you for being supportive of me. To all the ladies and gentlemen that come to my live, that's supportive of me, that love me, that tap the screen, that gift me, that cash at me, or whatever that you do. I just wanted to say that openly to everybody who is supportive of me, who come to my live, who are not disrespectful,